The sessions were pretty good, quite engaging. You were not letting us see here and there, and it's a sign of a good teacher. I can tell you from my experience of working in the 35 years I have worked with.
Okay.
And I have also taught like you once when I was doing my PhD, then which I could not complete. So the lot of passion I see in you, and मन से पढ़ाते हैं आप तो मन से समझ भी आता है. That is what they say. And you are quite prepared for every bombardment you get from anyone. You are able to answer, which is good for us, for the candidates who are participating.
Right.
This is the feedback about the session. I loved your session. That is why I joined for the GRI camp. If the next session will come, maybe perhaps next month I'll join, because एक महीने में 2 सेशन ज्यादा हो गए. 15 दिन फैमिली से 6 से जो प्राइम टाइम होता है 6 से 9, आप अलग हो जाते हो.
And then this is just to prepare for the new year. So you can take a
Yes.
proper pledge for new year and change your life. That's what
Maybe after GRI, if another session comes, then I will
this will come now in
complete it.
January. It
Complete.
will
I'll
come in
complete
January.
that. I
Yeah.
see आपके ESG Pro साइट में काफी सारे हैं.
But that will come in next year. Materiality पे आ रही है, and one is international certification. That
So there is no shortage of the material. Recordings are available if you are not able to do it. And after listening to your lecture, if you go through recording, तब फिर पूरा हो जाता है.
perfect.
इसीलिए मेरे को थ्योरी, अब एग्जाम में थ्योरी मुझे अटेम्प्ट करते हुए कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
Even
धाए
you
धाए
did.
धाए धाए मैं करती गई थी, मुझे याद है. एंड आई थिंक आई फिनिश्ड विद इन 30-40 मिनट्स में मेरे सारे थ्योरी के मैं उनमें से एक आध मेरे गलत हुए जो मेरी सिली मिस्टेक थी. जैसे कोस्टा रिका वाला था, मैं जानती थी गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी, मैंने अपने प्रेजेंटेशन में भी आई टोल्ड यू इट्स अ गवर्नमेंट फ्रेमवर्क, बट आई आंसर रॉन्ग, आई डोंट नो.
Right, right,
कैलकुलेशंस वर वेरी सिंपल. अगर
right.
आपको टेबल्स आते हैं तो इट वाज वेरी इजी, जस्ट पुट द डेसिमल. ट्रिक वाज टू पुट द डेसिमल. So it was quite engaging, good session, and learning experience was very, very good. My feedback is this, and I hope to continue with it
Thank
as a
you.
subject, though it is a very, very dry subject. मुझे अच्छे से याद है हमारा कंसल्टेंट जब बात करता होता था तो मैं लगभग कहती थी भाई बात में बात कर लेना. थोड़ा बोरिंग
You are a good
है,
woman,
लेकिन उसको
right?
एंटरटेनिंग बनाना बहुत जरूरी है
I
ताकि
agree.
ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोग इसको ज्वाइन कर सके.
No, and this comment coming from a civil servant, and that too who has served institutions like IRC, CTC, etc. I am really humbled. Thank you very much, Rajniji, and I appreciate it that you recognized our effort and you work with us. No, hard work was done by people like you. Means I should definitely commend not a single session you missed by 5 minutes. You will always early
First
and
one to join.
bigger than the younger team which I have like Muskan, etc.
First
Who
one to
missed some
join.
classes even. No, thank you, Rajni. Thank you very much for being there, and hopefully we will do the justice to this boot camp as well. So looking forward to interacting with you. Pleasure to have you in the group.
Thank
And
you.
hope you will get benefit from our networking sessions as well. So this was Rajni ji. She is a board of director. She owns a consulting firm, and now she has just retired from her board of director position in IRCTC. So congratulations to that. Anybody wants to speak with her, she is in our GRI group. You can always speak with her, ask her questions. She's very, very expert in all other areas, and now she is expert in ESG. So welcome back. Let me give an introduction to another person, another gentleman. Thank you, Rajniji. Let me go to Subodhji. If you can start your camera so people will know that you are quite authority in yourself as well. Give a little bit of your introduction and then tell us that how was the program? How did you find the exam? By the way, you also did well. You took full time, by the way. I saw a lot of people have finished in hurry. Some people finished means I know Muskan has finished in 32 minutes. I know Rajniji has finished in 47 minutes. Even Manish was able to before time. You also did, but you took full time. So let me know why you took full time. You were
I exactly took one. See,
sorry, I
let
didn't
me
get you.
start with this exam only. Let me start with the exam only. What you are taking. I took full time because there are some few words which
Okay.
were confusing. Means it may change the total meaning of the sentence. So I
Yeah.
don't wanted to take a chance. And the second thing is because of some pre-engagement, I could not attend the session for 2 days, Tuesdays and Wednesday. I
Yeah.
was at Baroda for some
Indeed.
function at home only.
Right, right,
Yeah.
right.
So
But you
that two
did
days
well.
was actually
Overall,
there was a loss.
overall in
Eh?
numericals, you have done
Yeah.
well comparatively.
Overall, the program was highly educated. Yeah, program was highly educative. Actually, a lot of it is this subject was very close to my heart. Actually, I also wanted to start a consultancy, and I am also engaged with EHS and ESG, and I have already
Okay.
the safety manager also.
Okay.
I work uh, mainly in chemicals and this Gujarat for a year. Also, I have worked in the project management for 4 years, and I was handling all international projects also in Pidilite. So
Okay. So
this was
you
my
are
background.
expedite.
So yeah, I was in Pidilite for 19 years. Actually, two terms for 9.5 years each.
And you were looking into safety area or with
And I
EHS?
worked as no, I was I started with the head of the manufacturing. Manufacturing
I
head
see.
at the one of the business industrial product division for 5 years, and I was looking after three factories. One in Gujarat, one in Maharashtra, and one in Bombay. Is a prime location.
So all three factories you were
And then,
looking into. That's
yeah,
great.
yeah, 2 days each place I was there in a week, every week.
Wow.
And
Wow.
then there 4 years I was in the projects, and because I moved it because I wanted to shift at one location, but that has been other way around, and I moved all across the world, majorly in Southeast Asia. I have put up a factory in Dubai, Bangladesh, Egypt,
Okay.
Thailand, all
Great.
those places I moved in, and because of that, I did not get any time for the social, so I left the job and
Okay.
I went to the quiet place like Atul. I don't know whether you are aware of Atul or not. It is
Atul
in
is
one
where?
location.
Atul
Atul is
Automotive.
in Valsad.
Valsad.
Atul is
Okay.
in Valsad in chemical engineering.
Okay. Okay.
Atul is the name of the place also. By the name of the factory, the name of the place is also Atul.
Okay. 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 Okay.
It is the first chemical complex in India actually. Jawaharlal Nehru has put up a foundation stone. It is
Mm-hmm.
a very big complex. So I was there for 3 years there.
Wow. Wow.
And again moved back to Pidilite, but it was in different division actually.
Okay. So how you got interested in ESG, EHS, and this area?
Because I was engaged in ESG at Pidilite also because I was in another division where I was CEO of that division for manufacturing. CMO, actually, you can say CMO of that division. So
Okay.
I was engaged in that division. It was a highly polluted division of pigment, which is
Okay.
having highest environment impact in total business. Means Pidilite has that time 45 units. So if
Mhm.
you count a total of 44 units, my unit was having higher effluent load and other things compared to that 44 units. To add up to those 44 units also, you will not match my this environmental load. So
Wow.
we have done a lot of work to improve that environment and this for 8 to 9 years. I was there.
Lovely. Good.
So I
So
was very much
how did you
interested
find our
in this.
program? How did you
So
find
the
our
program was
program?
very nice. Actually, it was highly engaging. Even though I left 2 days, I could
Make
match
up.
up this.
Mhm.
And what I seen the enthusiasm in you that as we were lagging behind for first 2 3 days, you were taken up for 1 more hour for next 2 3 days. And even though it was a late evening, after finishing your routine work or routine job, you were so much engrossed. Actually, we were feeling tired, but you were not. That was the best part of the program. So at the till last moment, you were having same energy from where you started the program.
No, I
So
love
that's why
talking
I
to
was highly
people.
encouraged to.
No, I love talking to people like you who are the fountain of intellect as well. So it's a mutual gain which I gain through this kind of interactions. Yeah.
Actually, just for one right moment, yesterday I attended the boot camp for skill arbitrage also. Then a lot of words, good words we have listened about you also.
Okay,
there.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they know me because of the independent directorship and
Yeah,
my
I
achievement
also
is
joined that program, and so I
indeed.
also joined that program, and a lot
What
of
was the boot camp, sir?
good
What was the
things
boot
I
camp?
known about you.
Yield arbitrage का ये बोल रहा है independent director वाला most probably.
अच्छा.
Independent.
Makes sense. No, thank you very much, Subodh ji, for being
So
part.
and so because of that encouragement, also I joined this program so that I will learn a lot of things from you
No,
and
no, pleasure
your
is mine.
company ESG Pro.
Pleasure is mine, and
So thank you very
hopefully,
much for giving good education.
my pleasure. When it comes from such a senior people, it does make a lot of difference in our life too. So thank you very much, Subodh ji, for
And
being.
after retirement from Pidlite, I worked for 3 years in Sudarshan Chemical at Roha in pigment division. And just I took retirement, voluntary retirement, actually 6 months back.
You have a lot to give to ESG world who comes from chemical industry. I mean, we are looking forward to people like your contributions to the ESG world. Yeah, because chemical is one of the industry which requires heavy lifting. Yeah, along with cement and steel,
Yeah, yeah,
that industry also requires heavy
yeah,
lifting
yeah.
on the ESG side. So thank you very much for being in this
Yes.
network and being with
Yeah.
us. I am looking forward to your contribution in GRI program, and let me put my 100% going forward. Thank you. Let me go
Thank you
to
very much. Thank
now
you.
one of the very unhappy candidate initially, but she is one of the leading authority in her own domain, even though she has a very less experience, must be very junior from all of us. Uh, Muskan. Muskan Verma, she joined our previous program. Unfortunately, she could not get time to attend it, and there was a communication delay from our side. So that make her little bit not happy with the situation. I hope we were able to cover and meet her expectations. She is a Gen Z. Or you are a millennial or Gen Z, Muskan?
Gen Z.
Gen Z. So she is a Gen Z and she is working for one of the largest cement company in the industry where really heavy lifting is required, and she is a sustainability officer there. Why don't you yourself introduce, Muskan, if you can start your camera and give us the feedback now, what you feel, how you feel, and did this added anything to your feathers, because you already have so much of achievements in such a young age.
So, am I audible?
Very much audible, Muskan. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, for the program, yes, the content was very nice, and everything was very much planned now.
Okay.
And the only feedback from my side is that I thought that this program will more, what to say,
Practice.
uh, there are some hard topics to deal if I talk
Yes.
about my JK cement experience. So
Right.
right now I'm working in scope 3 domain only. Scope 3 assessment I'm doing for the JK cement. So currently I'm facing an issue for uh, category 7, which is employee commuting.
Correct. Correct.
So as you know, there are different ways, method that you have described.
Right.
So in employee commuting, to calculate this commute, people generally take different ways, and
Right.
to gather the information regarding there are different kind of surveys
True. True.
that
True.
we usually conduct, and
True.
accordingly there are some percentage that we have to consider and all. So
True.
मुझे थोड़ी उस पे insights चाहिए थी.
That we will do it in one and one. Okay, one to one. Just call me at any point in time, and I will guide you how to take up that particular part. Because there, we have dealt with even a typical situation where there is no data, no employee is ready to give data. Year is passed, and now company has decided to collect data. So I will give you some insights. But if I give such kind of insights in the class will get confused, and it will go, of course, not 7 days, maybe 21 days. So that's why we have not covered. But I take your input
Yeah.
very
So
clear.
as per the class, it was for someone to clear their basics and all. This was very informative class, and it was really knowledgeable.
Thank you.
To be very
Appreciate,
honest.
appreciate
So
that.
that was my feedback from my side.
Okay. Are you happy now? Are you
Yes,
happy? Okay. So 0 to 10, where you will rate us? Yeah, because
6.
we were really feeling bad about the situation which we were passing with you. And we are sorry from on my team behalf that you got inconvenient with our timings, etc. But hope now that has been covered and you are better.
Yeah, that has been covered. The another thing that I would really want to point out is, since it could be my personal feedback, I'm not
We need to tell us.
generalizing it,
Tell us.
but the thing is that you should provide the recording for whole session along with the materials.
Acha, the
Actually,
material
it
as well.
becomes very much, yeah, the recording that you provide us is short clips of the sessions. I know that it is your copyright, it is your content,
So,
but
we lost you there. Are you there? Or? You are frozen actually. Or is it only me who is seeing her? Okay, now you are back. Okay, go ahead, Muskan. Sorry.
No, no, no.
so now am I audible?
Yeah, you are very much. So I
So
totally take,
you can,
I understand. By the way, video is complete this time and try to look into it. It's a 2 hour video. We have given divided video, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't cover the whole session. So it covers it,
Hey,
but
sir,
still I will check.
session.
Sorry, Subodh
Sir,
yes.
one second. Yeah. Day 5 video is having that name of the participant on the one side. So 20% of the slide is blackout.
Acha, the slide,
I
yeah, the
think,
material
yeah, yeah. So by
is
the mistake that day, that
uh,
has appeared on the screen only. So a lot of the items are missing. So if you can
okay.
share the presentation, it
that
will
was
be.
twice, sir. सुबह सर that was twice. 2 बार हुआ ऐसा.
Okay.
अच्छा, but I want to
What
लास्ट वाला
we'll do,
राइट साइड में कुछ नहीं
schedule.
दिख पाते थे.
we are in process of Muskan. We have taken your feedback, and
because
definitely.
there are two things for that. First of all, someone, it is very good to revise the session, and another thing is that I'm very busy.
So you get a time to
In
read.
traveling in anything, I got in weekend only. My friend got met with an accident, so the whole weekend I was involved with him only.
He's
So I
fine.
missed that session. Yeah, he is right right now, but
Okay.
yeah, I missed the session. So this was a feedback.
Thank you. I take this feedback. Actually, previous session, just now somebody reminded it was the similar feedback that people need a reading material. Our team is working very hard, but as you know, we are running back-to-back sessions. Definitely, New Year, we are bringing the material and it will be made available to our previous candidates as well. Yeah, so don't worry.
You can include me. I can help you to create it.
Yeah, we will do that. We will
No
speak
issue.
to you tomorrow. We will speak with you tomorrow, okay? And we'll see what we can do together. Thank you very
Hey,
much.
Muskan, we are having, sorry, Muskan, we are
Yes, sir.
having business with JK Cement. Actually, they are lifting our gypsum in Sudarshan.
Okay, okay,
So see, there is a
So
network
I think
already
only
available. Fire is
Mr.
there.
Niranjan
yes,
Gupta
yes.
called me today only for your
Okay,
requirement, actually. But I'm
okay,
not more related with them, so I have given the concerned person number to him.
okay, okay.
This is what it
Might
happens.
be so. It is a big organization. There are a lot of interconnections. So it's
Absolutely.
Yeah.
good to know that someone related to my company is learning ESG. So we
True.
can do value assessment more
See this one.
smoothly.
लपेट लिया सुबोध जी को हाँ? Good job done.
Yeah.
So this is what the networking is all about. So people start knowing each other
Yeah.
in each organization. You might be dealing but not be meeting. So next time when Subodh ji will visit
Yeah.
a Delhi branch, we'll try and meet Muskan. Or we will conduct a
We are
road
mostly
tour.
there, they are Andheri. I think the branch is Andheri, Bombay. So we are connecting with them
Muskan,
from
you are from
Bombay.
Bombay or Delhi? You are based out of. We can't hear you. Sorry, you are on mute.
So actually, I'm based from Gurgaon corporate office.
Gurgaon, yeah, that's what
Oh.
Delhi.
Yeah.
Good.
But we have a
Okay.
branch in Bombay, so we are dealing with Bombay.
Maybe it's a big company. Absolutely. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go to Rajni's is done. We have Presley. I think Presley is there, right? Oh, Brunda. We will go to Brunda first, and then we will come to Presley to you as well. You have to switch on your camera this time. Brunda, uh, how are you? And of course, you were the last minute joining of our program. You were in, not in clear decision whether I should go ahead, join or not. And give us a little background so people will know you. Maybe they will approach you. We will approach you for internship, work. You never know. So give your briefing about yourself and then what do you do and how did you like the program and what improvement we should bring it in. And I hope,
Yeah, so
and if you can
So
start your
video is
camera.
not visible to all, I think.
Yeah,
Video is
first.
not visible to all.
Video is one
yeah.
to one, Vivek ji.
Video
I
is
can
not.
see you, I can't see others.
Oh, is it?
Yes. Maybe
It's only
Soji
for
can see you
host.
and we can see Subodh but we others we can't see.
Okay, that.
Video is only for host. It is written that only host and co-host can see the videos.
Just a minute, just a minute. Why is that? Sandeep, can you check that? You are co-host, right? Just a minute. Okay.
नॉर्मल में सबका मूवी सबका आता है ना, वो नहीं आ रहा.
Focus mode. Video is in the focus mode. That is the reason why.
Is it in focus mode? Okay, 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 okay. Just let me sort that out. Okay. Focus mode now. Sometimes you get puzzled with such kind of technicalities.
They change every third day.
Choose video avatar, spotlight for everyone. Okay. Continue. I think everybody will be seen now. Go ahead, Brunda. If you can start your camera and tell us about yourself and feedback. Positive, negative, both are accepted.
Yeah, so I had previously attended your GRI and BRSR bootcamp, and I really liked it. That's why I joined. I just was not sure about the date, so I joined pretty last minute. So this I would say that previously I was working as an sustainability intern in a general carbon advisory firm. Post that, like I did this bootcamp, GRI and BRSR. Then I got an opportunity to work as an rating analyst,
Oh,
corporate rating analyst.
okay.
So yeah, that didn't work. Like due to my health, I had to discontinue. So currently I'm on a career break. So I thought I'll just skill up. I will use that time and uh, see like E part in ESG. E part is I think is something that I need to improve. So I thought I'll just join. And if I had to compare both the workshops, I think in this workshop I was very free and I could ask question and analyze. And this gave a leveling field with I could interact with seniors and got to know about various points, various perspectives. I
Wonderful.
think I think I need to improve on my presentation mitigation
Oh,
strategy,
you
which you
did well.
said.
You did well, yeah. But detailing in the presentation
Yeah,
was missing.
yeah.
You scored well as well with Muskan, I believe. You guys have done really well on the scoring side. And
So
hope
that,
you learn something new there. And where you are
yeah,
based, just let me know.
I'm in Mumbai, Dadar.
Okay. So will you be interested working in a rating agency again?
Yeah,
Will you
yeah,
be? Okay, so I will recommend you in our firm, which is based out of Mumbai only, and see if they have an opening, they will call you. Yeah, because
sure, sir.
looking for somebody. Okay. So that is why advantage. Yeah, people can guide you,
Mm,
help you in the group. It's not me, it's everybody's responsibility to help each other. So if you
yeah.
find something unique for our team members, that's why I'm asking them to give their feedback. Yeah. Thank
Mm.
you, Vrinda. Hope you liked it. Anything you want to add, which we should improve? We would definitely would like to do.
Mm. Case studies maybe like the group is different, as Muskan said, the group is different. So case studies on the, I get lost between the ESG reports and all those things. I can't focus like which is the main stuff, like which numbers are real and which are just not just they are like bloomed up or something. So that kind of nitty-gritties, I think that would be helpful,
Fair.
those exams.
We will look into that. We'll try to do that.
Rest all the session was like great. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much for coming in and joining our program. And you have attended both the programs, so you know even the differences. We have few more people who have attended, who are attending both the programs. So we'll talk to them as well in a couple of minutes. Let me go to thank you, Vrunda, for being a uh, part of our GAG Carbon Accounting Bootcamp and as well as our GRI BRSR Bootcamp. So really appreciate that. Okay, so let me go to Presley or Manish, who can unmute and start their camera and talk about themselves. Let me go to Manish. Yes, Manish, why don't you unmute yourself and start your video so people can know, see, and share your experience. What did you find in this program? What was helpful? And by the way, Manish is a PhD holder. PhD, you are PhD pursuant.
MTech in Energy and Environmental
Tech
Engineering.
in Energy and Environment, and you're working with all the PhD
Yeah.
holders on oceanography, right? That's what you do, correct?
Yeah, I was working in National Institute of Oceanography, Goa.
You were
So,
working. Good. So let
yeah,
me
I was
let me put you in focus first.
in various research projects.
Is he visible now? Team, tell me if he is visible. He is like Pushpa Raj, but he is visible, right? Everybody can see him. Subodh ji, Rajni ji,
Okay.
Sandeep, Gaurang. Can you see Manish Kumar or no? Am I audible, first of all?
Vivekji, looks like his screen is
Yes,
frozen.
yes.
We're not able to. It's stuck actually.
Start. Manish, can you speak up? Give your introduction and.
No.
Achha, yeah, his screen is frozen, looks like. Okay.
I think he has some internet issues.
You are audible, but your screen is frozen, Manish. I think it's a weak connection or something.
Okay. Yeah, today I have a weak internet. So.
Go ahead. Tell me about yourself and your experience with the program. Or let me. Okay. So
Manish being.
yeah, still your voice is breaking. So you stop your camera. You can stop your camera for timing. Now you are visible, but you are not audible.
Am I audible now?
Yes, go ahead, Manish.
Am I audible now?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. So I have done my B in biotechnology. Then I have done MTech in Energy and Environmental Engineering Vellore. Then I did my MTech project and did my 3 years of research work in National Institute of where I was involved in various government research projects related to marine plastic pollution, which was on microplastics pollution in Ganga, Yamuna, in Goa, some of the beaches, rivers, and also seafood. And I was also involved in a national level project on seaweed cultivation, where India is going to be focusing on seaweed, which is one of where they are like it is going to be a resource. Next boom, like ESG, even seaweeds are coming up like a boom in will be booming up, will be a good like other Southeast China and South Asian countries. Seaweed will be a good market like in the sector of food, biofuels, and many even plastics are can be prepared from seaweeds like bioplastics and so I was involved in a seaweed project for I was working in Karnataka, Maharashtra, and along the coast. So from survey to like a pilot scale seaweed cultivation, along with fishermen, entrepreneurs, and fisheries department. So our objective was to find the apt location so that because seaweed cultivation is only done in Rameshwaram, which is Tamil Nadu. So Rameshwaram, Dhanushkodi that place is very apt for seaweed cultivation, which has a very good sea, calm sea, and with apt conditions. So India having a very good coastline, very long coastline, so it should be expanded. So I worked on that project also, and even mangrove diversity, carbon capture, utilization storage project. So currently, I saw many of my friends joined ESG field also. Yeah, and I am also trying to switch my career to ESG and sustainability. Uh, so to gain, like as we know, I currently I'm good with my project management and environment skills, but I don't know all these terms, CG accounting and all. So I wanted to upskill myself. So I joined this course. This course was has everyone said it was so informative. It was so good that sir explains it so well, and it mainly it was interactive. That is the main thing. Not only just one side communication. It was interactive, and uh, more than that, it made us to think from our perspective, how to solve an issue or how to approach an issue. So that's all.
No,
I
thank
hope I appeals in detail in my coming workplace. So
Yeah.
one suggestion
By
is
the way,
that case.
by the way, as a feedback, you
Case.
need to look into scope 1, 2, and 3 once more, because there only I saw you are making some mistakes. So theory wise, you have done
Yeah,
really,
sir. Yeah, yeah.
but there are some here and there in the scope 1, 2, and 3 calculations. It was a simple calculation, but I think you need to watch
Okay.
you once again. Sorry, you were saying something. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, yeah. Answering the questions, I made some silly mistakes. Like I knew this was the answer, but while reading the all four, then I clicked something else.
Indeed, indeed, that's what has
So
happened.
like five silly mistakes I have done. Yeah. That after reviewing my answers, I got to know what I thought my first instincts were right. Then I clicked something else. And case study was really good, like interactive case study. At the end of the case study, if sir, if you would have given your approach or your conclusion of a case study, like how to approach it, it would be really better for us, like how to approach an problem or how to approach an issue. So it would be helpful for us.
For sure, for sure. I will do that. I think that has been missed.
Okay.
So last
Yes.
time we were able to do it because the time allowed us. This time we
Okay.
missed it. But I will try to cover in one of these days, and we will definitely have a look at least IKEA one more
Mm.
time. Yeah, I will give you that how to really approach the mitigation action on those kind of stuff. So, Manish, you were happy, so we are happy, and thank you very much for being there as a patient,
Thank you, sir.
participant, and you really contributed well. Your microplastic case study, I think everybody will remember, which you talked about, because you have seen that very near, being a researcher on the same topic. Your inputs were really interesting. That you said that even in our body, you can find in blood vessel, we can find, I don't know, where all.
Placenta, breast milk,
Breast milk,
everywhere,
yeah, that
sir.
was the
Like,
real disaster. Means even feeding
if
kid
you
now.
type in Google, there is an article from Guardian,
Achha, there are
international
other
acclaimed
resources.
news agency has covered that. Recently, in October or August, there was
This was
a
your
research
team.
outcome of it.
This was your team research, isn't it? Your team research from
No,
the.
no, sir. This was from some New York or
This is
Australia.
okay, 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 okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
But this is what we found out, and this happens with people like you and Subodhji, Rajniji, Muskan, Vrunda comes together. We talk something really which is I cannot teach it. It cannot be one way. It has to be always two way, and I believe in that. And that's why we take only limited people. We are not here to commercialize such kind of activity, because commercialization makes it little diluter, and people rather than learning, just it becomes a YouTube video. So which we don't prefer, and that's why this limited group gives us a chance to learn from our own participants. So thank you, Manish. Thank you, Subodhji. Thank you, Runda. Thank you, Muskan, Rajni ji, and even our previous audiences like we have today. Satish ji, Tanu ji. Tanu ji is one of our famous candidate from our last batch of GHG accounting, and he is joining us for GRI as well. So thank you for being there and contributing your side of a story, which is very essential. And you will be really surprised once you will start hearing a story from Atanu ji this time, Rajni ji. You will come to know that he work in a healthcare industry and how he is trying his level best to bring ESG as a material topic there. So good to have you all. Now let me go to Presley, one of the international candidate this time. Last time we had the growth hacker, if you remember. He was there, and this time, Atanuji, you remember, right? The growth hacker, and he was quite active. This time we have Presley from Kenya. Presley, hi, how are you? Welcome. Give your background and be little slow so we can understand it well as tell us how did you like the program. And what is the time there right now in Kenya?
Now in Kenya, it's 5:35 p.m.
Evening. Okay.
That has been the challenge I've been having. At times I come late, at times just from work. But yeah, it has been a very engaging class. I've really loved it. Also, like Kenya, we are trying now starting to implement the Gen Zs. It's a new thing. So I'll just say, let me try to be a pioneer. I'm also, I can say a Gen Z.
You are a Gen
So,
Z, aren't you? You are a Gen
so
Z.
yeah, so I'm trying to capture what's really happening about carbon trading. What is it about? And the class has really taught me more on what it entails and how companies are capable of buying the carbon, of offsetting the carbon. So it was very exciting for me. I'm a lawyer,
Oh,
so I've been trying to. I have a lot of interest in environmental law, and I think I've seen India. India is more advanced in the environment issue. So if in future I'll consider maybe doing my master's there.
welcome. Welcome to India, and specifically Pune, etc. is a good place to do something in environmental science. So there are certain places you can always come, and you have a huge crowd of foreigners there. So it's like other universities.
The challenge I had during the exam, I think I answered the easy ones. So the process.
I saw that. But thankfully, you also scored above 75%. So I was really surprised. And you missed 3, 4 classes, isn't it? You joined late as
I
well.
joined. So the time I was scrolling back to answer the I think I made some. When you scroll back, you pick times the answers changes because you are trying to scroll. Yeah, because I realized when I submitted, some were not the really what I answered.
Okay. So there was some mistakes which while clicking the button. Okay, fair. Okay, we are trying to bring this now on a system. So very soon, means a lot of people have asked also from us that we should have a website-based quizzes rather than form-based. So we are bringing that from January 1st. That's the ESG Pro Master Institute 2.0. So thank you. How did you like the program, and what did you recommend to others?
The program is very insightful. Also for I think for people like Kenya, we are just trying to catch up. It's
Indeed.
very Also, I would like if we could be able to share how up to draft a policy on Gen Z will be really nice, or a sample on how it should look like.
Okay. How to pull the data? We will bring just a free session. We will keep it for all from our software partners who develop a system. Breathe ESG is their company name. They are our partners. This is software to record and report. So we'll bring one day for sure, and this will be open for all. So even for you, you can see how Gen Z can pull the data through software and calculate and report GHG accounting as well as GRI BRSR. For sure, we will do that.
And if you have, you can recommend if you have companies here that I can pick up from I'm just starting the career.
Okay, fair. By the way, in Kenya, I will talk to you separately. In Zanzibar, actually, my previous organization is right now doing some work. So I
Yeah.
will talk to you, and then we will see how you can get associated there, or even in India as an intern, and maybe later on pick up some stuff. So there is